Make sure to pick up your Tyrantrums shirts and hoodies. Link is in the description down below. What's going on, everyone? SiNxRealize, aka Sin, aka SiNx, aka the Thing Wash Canton, and I'm your coach for the Tyrantrums. And this week we are taking on the NJ Brobats, coached by Root. We did play him in the PGLNU, if you guys remember that. He was our very first draft league battle, by the way. If you guys haven't checked that out, definitely go check it out. I might put a card in the corner, I might not, who knows? But as you guys saw last week, we weren't able to get our battle in against the Kakuna Rattatas. Sorry, I got a little bit confused with that. But hopefully we can get that in soon. But if not, then it is what it is. The season's winding down. We have this week and next week for battle-wise. And yeah, you know what? Let's hop right into it. Let's talk about the team. So first thing is we are bringing Aggro the Aggron. So with this set, we're going with a Life Orb. We are going with a speedier set for this, just so that way we can try to outspeed like maybe something. I didn't want to be stupid slow, but also didn't want to be the fastest thing on Earth. We are rocking a Life Orb as well, along with Rockhead. Main reason for Rockhead is obviously because of Head Smash here, which it causes recoil, and Rockhead negates the whole recoil thing. I will take Life Orb damage, but it is what it is. We also have Ice Punch, which is going to be really good for us against the Superior. I think it's good against Cobalion. I can't remember. It'll be good against Dodrio and the Mega Altaria. Mega Altaria, I feel like he will be bringing that, which terrifies me. But I don't think we should have too much of an issue with that. And then we also have Head Smash, which can deal with the Victini. It could as well deal with the Dodrio. I think maybe the Cobalion. We also have Heavy Slam as well, because Victini doesn't weigh a lot, so a Heavy Slam will probably hurt it a lot. It'll do an okay chunk to Mega Altaria. I just like having Heavy Slam there, just as a precautionary measure. And then we're also bringing Earthquake as well, just so that way we could be able to deal with the Drapion, so that way we could deal with the Jolteon, Victini again. We have a lot of checks for Victini apparently. Also be able to deal with the Cobalion as well, because it's fighting Steel, so it's weak to a fat Earthquake. So that's pretty much the set for Aggron. Brought Life Force, that way everything would be hitting harder. Hopefully we can actually get a freeze, that'd be fire. And then next up we're bringing, oh my god, a shiny, our shiny Zygarde. This time we're doing something different. Actually, wait. Actually, I should probably change that to... I forgot that there was something with mana that I have that makes me not want to run with that. And also I didn't set this at all, so go to this. It's... Sure. Adamant, there we go, fixed everything, don't worry about it. We're bringing, oh my god, a shiny. But as you can tell, there's one move on there that we haven't ever brought, which I figured we might as well start bringing, because it seems like everything manages to set up on us at all times. So I figured we might as well bring Haze, that way it'll get rid of the stat increases. If we can manage to get that off, that'll be fire. We also have leftovers, of course, that way we heal up over time. We want to be relatively bulky. We're also rocking 1,000 arrows, extreme speed, and outrage. Just a general, a typical Zygarde set, essentially. Of course, with Aura Break, because I can't have whatever the other ability is. I'm drawing a blank. Power Construct. That was what I was thinking of. So that's pretty much the set for Zygarde. This will probably go by relatively quick. Next up we have Paramore, our shiny Frostlass, holding the Focus Sash with Cursed Body. Of course we gotta bring Destiny Bond. I say this every single time I bring someone that has Destiny Bond. I gotta bring Destiny Bond. Give me a sec here. I'm in dire need of coffee. I woke up past my alarm. I couldn't even stop to get coffee on the way to work. We're also bringing Ice Shard, so that way we gives us a little bit of priority, get at least some chip damage onto that, like the Drio, possibly onto the Jolteon as well if we can manage that. We're also bringing Taunt just in case if there's a mon that's trying to set up in my face, then I can taunt it, stop it in its tracks. Then we're also bringing Will-O-Wisp, and I thought about it. I thought about either bringing Will-O-Wisp or what is it? Thunder Wave. But I saw a Jolteon there. I can't paralyze it anyways. There's a lot of things that aren't like too fast, but are moderately fast, so I wasn't too concerned. I have a lot of things that I should be able to deal with them. So I figured Will-O-Wisp because he has more offense. He has a lot of physical attackers. So I want to cripple his physical attackers as much as possible because that Victini could be a threat. Let's see what else is there. The Komala actually has base 115 attack for those of you guys who didn't know. Dodrio, Sandslash, Mega Altaria is 110 across the board practically, so I don't have to worry about that too much. And then of course Cursed Body. Hopefully we can manage to cripple them that way as well. So we're going 248 into HP, so that way we're relatively bulky, but not really that bulky. Let's be real here. We're Frostlass. 8 into attack, so that way Ice Shard will do at least something. And we max out the speed as well, so that way we are a really fast boy. So that way we can manage to get off a Destiny Bond. Next up, we're bringing a Roman. This time we're running something interesting here, folks. We are going to be running a Choice Scarf. That's right, I said a Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf will essentially help me be able to outspeed the Mega Altaria specifically. It'll also help me outspeed, what's it, base 60, so how much does it increase? 1.5 I think it is. Let me check. 1.5. It'd put me up to about a 90 base speed, so like I think that puts me up to, yeah. It means that I'll outspeed Mega Altaria no matter what. So like a Hyper Beam, for example, won't bother me. The Dodrio will outspeed. There are a couple things here that will still outspeed me, but it is what it is. But we figure we might as well be at least a little bit faster. We're going to be rocking Thunder Punch as well today, so that way it'll help us out against the Araquanid, which we are 100% guaranteed to be faster than that at this point. We have Thunder Punch for that. We're rocking with a Knockoff because we need some stab here, and Knockoff is a great move to get rid of items. It's also super effective against the Cresselia. We also have Flare Blitz as well as U-Turn. Flare Blitz can deal with the Serperior. It can deal with the Cobalion. It could, honestly, it's a really hard hitting move. It could do a lot to anything really. Of course we have Intimidate to cripple his physical attackers more. Along with U-Turn, U-Turn will be able to do a good chunk. I also forgot Victini is Psychic type as well. I've been focused on the Fire type of it the whole time. But Knockoff and U-Turn are also super effective against the Victini. As well as Cresselia. U-Turn can deal with Serperior. I think it's neutral against Drapion because of its poison type. Sorry, my neck really hurts and I've had a massive headache all week. I don't know why. That's pretty much the reasoning for that. And next up we have Thicky, just so that way we can get rid of hazards whenever hazards do come out. I need to get over here. Did I talk about a stats here? Max attack, max speed. A little bit into the Spit F, that's really it. Wasn't anything crazy with that. And then we're running Assault Vest on our Serena this time. We tend to run it quite often, I've noticed. Also Queenly Majesty to stop priority. So the priority moves that could be coming out from him would be Cobalion, Dodrio, Jolteon, Victini, Komala. All of which get Sucker Punch except for Komala. Komala has, Quick Attack, sorry. Komala has access to Sucker Punch. I don't really see Quick Attacks running around at all. Like, I ran it on my Virizion once and it worked. So you could very well try to go with that option. But of course we have the Rapid Spin to get rid of rocks or whatever hazards are here. U-turn, so that way we can pivot on out. We're also bringing Play Rough and Trop Kick. Trop Kick cripples physical attackers more. And then the Trop Kick, the Play Rough is essentially mainly there for Mega Altaria because for some reason in my head, I'm thinking Mega Altaria is going to destroy me. For some reason that's sitting in my head. Play Rough will be neutral against the Cobalion and the Drapion as well. I think that's really about it for Play Rough there. And then next up we have Mana, which as you can see holding a Psychium Z. We decided to go max attack, max speed, 4 into the speed def. Honestly, I kind of want to change that though a little bit. Because like I want to be bulkier. Well, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be a bit bulkier. Let's do that. Do that. 252 and 4. There we go. We're gonna be bulky this time. We're of course rocking with Jolly because as you can see, we're running a physical-ish set. Oh, we have liquidation for stab and U-turn to pivot, and this time we're rocking out with skill swap and heart swap because skill swap will help us because hydration is pretty useless at this point. So if Cresselia comes out, I could skill swap it, and I get its levitate, or I could take away Victini's victory star, or contrary. Which if he does bring superior, he could just try to set up in my face. I can click heart swap. I could grab all of his stats if I really wanted to. Along with if he got boosted from Justified, or I think Volt Absorb, or like really most of the moves. If I can manage to skill swap the Mega Altaria, it'll get rid of its Pixelate. It won't have really any stab, which will be really good for us. Also, we brought the Psychium Z for it because I forget my reasoning. There is actually a pretty good reason. I believe Heart Swap increases my crit if I get the Z move off with that, and Skill Swap gives me a +1 in speed, which will make me even faster. So either way I go with it, it'll help me out quite a lot. So mana is gonna pretty much try to stop like a lot of what'll be going on. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys check out the battle tomorrow against Root and the NJ Brobats. I'll make sure to leave a link to his channel in the description down below. But on that note, I'm going to head on out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.